One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. And the Gators will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he's going to try to return this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Minnesota's offense will go on the attack first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football. But we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in 06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that could really make the quarterback's life difficult. You got to put pressure on the quarterback. You got to affect him. Really nice job on this play.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. It's Tracy. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They'll try to get it through the air. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Florida's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And it just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got 2 guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
The Gators are in the hurry up. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Power football with the run. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Snagged in the middle, it's Jackson. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job in the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. On the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And defensive backs you think don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense because you don't have hands? Yeah.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Defender gets a little too aggressive there, and this offense gets some free yardage. The give on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. A little release to the back. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. The Golden Gophers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Wilson. They get it down to the 35 before he's stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. They're going to run it. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. And the Gators want to move quickly.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push.
Hits him in stride inside the 10. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Gators!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the Pac-12 today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Eastern Michigan is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Illinois. We'll keep you posted on things in this game that's sure to shake things up in the Pac-12. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The give from the gun. Finding open areas. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Lindsey. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Curse coming off the edge. The freak. It was a nightmare. So hard for our guys to block. We felt like game day was easier than what we faced in practice. And I tell you, this D-line by the Gators, what they got this year, they are special.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. On the ground with the counter. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. The Gators want to pick up the tempo. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Jackson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Livingston. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Give to the running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Golden Gophers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Taylor has it. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quick release on the RPO. Headed to the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The Golden Gophers just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Trying to power it in. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he tacked on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Gators want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw. It's Glagway. He lofts one down the sideline. Snags it down the right side. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Coleman. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Catch inside the 25. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
And, man, he had nobody around him. That has got to be embarrassing for this defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. The RPO fired complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Lindsey. Blasted as he lets it go. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Gators will hustle to the line. Off the play fake. Got a man. It's Sturdivant. Still running at the 40. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught over the middle. It's Livingston. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sturdivant. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Ball. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Grab near the marker. It's Wilson. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Now the play fake. Looking down the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And after the 3-spot guys, we're all tied up. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. UCF found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Knights football today. Those folks in Orlando won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Trying play action. He's got his man across the middle. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. Bringing the heat.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throwing right. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Catch in the middle, it's Sturdivant. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Few teams improved over the second half of last season as much as Florida. And, Jesse, the biggest reason, the play of the young quarterback, DJ Lagway.
He was just unflappable a year ago, Reese, as a true freshman. We saw that on the field, but even in my time sitting down and meeting with him, he just has a poise and a demeanor and a confidence that you don't see very often in college. This is a different type of dude, and they're expecting him to take the next level. And with that, this program carrying it on their shoulders.
Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Lagway. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. already proven reliable. Once he'll try a second field goal, this one a 37-yarder. That was like bouncing off the guardrails and not losing control, off the upright and through. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Golden Gophers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense just has to do a better job in coverage, guys. They did a great job taking away the quarterback's initial primary target, but then they left that guy completely wide open. Somebody busted on the back end.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Coleman. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Fires to the big fella. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Gets it out quickly. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. The Golden Gophers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Muscling ahead on third and short. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Minnesota!
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the first half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. That's reeled in. It's ball. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. Looking downfield on first down. The sure hands. It's Sturdivant. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Minneapolis. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at the bank there in the Twin Cities.
And the Golden Gophers will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
And the Gators moving quickly to the line. They'll go to the ground. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. 4th down, and a field goal's not going to help much. They'll try to keep the drive alive by converting here. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Safe completion on the screen. The ball pops out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after he got popped out.
Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go with it. This defense playing well.
The Golden Gophers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's got it down the left. He's brought down, but this freshman is not afraid to take a shot.
Man, I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
Holds and fires complete to the right. And the Golden Gophers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Caught in the backfield. It's Coleman. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Scanning the field, it's Lindsey. He's got the tight end. He gets it all the way down to the 13-yard line, still short of first down yardage. And now on fourth down, do they kick the chip shot field goal or go for it? And this one splits the uprights. The lead now 7 here in the third quarter. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you updated on a fascinating battle going down in the Pac-12. Eastern Michigan is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Illinois. If anything changes in this pivotal Pac-12 matchup, guys, you know we're here to bring it to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Gators heading quickly to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. A lot of urgency for this offense.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Snagged in the middle, it's Jackson. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Handoff from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. To the air, it's Lagway. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Here's a hit. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
You know, when you go dime personnel package, you got extra DBs in the game, so it's harder to throw if you're the quarterback. There's just not as many windows. They've got more guys in coverage. You're expecting to at least have a little bit more time, but your offensive line, man, they just couldn't hold up.
The Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Gators in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Gators are marching down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. He wants to go deep. It's complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here, taking a shot to your best player on offense. This guy is one of the biggest playmakers in all of college football.
Touchdown, Florida! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Extra point here will tie the game. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
And the Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll try to pop the draw. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll go right back to it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, he has to throw for it. That's caught. It's Jackson. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Gators moving quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. From the gun on third down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
The Gators send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Golden Gophers in a good spot here with second and short. They'll try the run. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? They'll ride the hot hand. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. Fires to the middle. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Hunt is on its way. Secures it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Gators sending the offense back to work. To the air, it's Lagway. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll go to the counter play. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Sends it downfield. He's got it on the outside. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Defense is a lot about communication. Multiple wide receivers on the same side. I got to understand if this guy's going in, this guy's coming out. Not a good job by the defense with communication there.
And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the fourth quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score too quickly. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown Gators! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last two plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of interest in this Pac-12 showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Eastern Michigan is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Illinois. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it in the middle, it's Tracy. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. Breaks into the open. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. The Golden Gophers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
And the Golden Gophers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Florida, 27. Minnesota, 20.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Harvey. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Here's the pressure. Makes the catch, it's Sturdivant. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Gators will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something... Oh, he's got some space! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Livingston. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Wants to throw again. Grab near the sticks. It's Webb. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. The snap sets up the throw. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick, vitally important to take care of the football this time. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Pressure coming. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. They'll have to do a better job of protection this time after that third down sack set them back, but they'll go for it here. Now the play fake. Here's a throw downfield late. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I about? What am I willing to do at this point of the season to get this thing turned around? A lot of tough and real conversations are going to have to take place.
And this is when the coaches really make their money, right? How can I get my kids to focus when I know there's probably not a lot to play for down the road? So let's win every game. Let's win every battle. Let's spoil other people's seasons on the way out, even though our season